Hello, welcome back to Rev Endurance Sports and another Rev review. This is a series of videos where I take either new product or product I'm curious about and I purchase it myself, I evaluate it, and then I present the video for you. In this case, this is still a unboxing, and I'm pretty excited about this pair of shoes as well. So we'll do the unboxing and then hopefully I'll get to ride them tomorrow. Tonight is Friday night. You'll notice a different backdrop, and this is my kitchen table. So not at the shop tonight. All right, let's get started with the Rev review. What I have with me today is the Pro Road version 5. And I have talked about these before, that I was anxiously waiting for them to show up. And I did a review on the Pro Air lace-up shoes, and I was waiting for these to come back into stock because, well, they sold very quickly. And you might have noticed my shoe size is a 44.5, and so this is a very common shoe size. Well, let's take a look at the shoes themselves. And so they are in all white, to include the boa dials. And this is a very interesting shoe, and this is what they call a knit upper, and it has a sock-like approach to it. So hopefully you can see that. So what you'll do is you have this fairly small opening. I mean, you have to kind of work your way through it, get your foot in there. But this really just, this elastic will then form around your ankle, underneath your ankle, and provide a really, really snug fit. Snug doesn't mean tight. It just means that it literally feels like a sock. And this is all mesh here. And there are other shoes that are doing this as well. Physique is doing this. DMT is also doing this. And those shoes are going to cost you a lot more than this Pearl Izumi. And that's one of the reasons why I carry these shoes and why I'm so interested in all their latest technology and all the things that they're doing, because they offer a very good value. They offer all the technical spec that some of these other high-end Italian branded shoes offer, but typically at $100 less. So a lot of value. This is a $400 shoe, and the DMTs are well north of 500, I believe. Anyway, so one of the big things that they focused a lot on was their carbon sole, and they wanted to remove material where it wasn't necessary, create ventilation as well. And apparently they spent 24 months working with the research and development to create this very stiff sole. And they claim that the sole is 22% lighter than the sole they used to have on their version 4 shoe. Now, not only did they focus on this, you've got this knit upper. You know, one of the things that I found really interesting was their boa dials. You know, it's 1 millimeter increments in either direction, right? So it's a dual boa, which means you can tighten, you can loosen by 1 millimeter increments. And that is really something that can improve the comfort while you're riding the shoe. So we have this 1-to-1, 1:1 series of products. They got the chamois, that's their top of the line stuff. You've got the footbed here, that's 1-to-1, and then the carbon sole. So there's a lot of really interesting things about this shoe. The knitting provides a lot of breathability. So that's very important. They also said that they were able to tune it so that in certain areas it provides support, and in other areas it allows the flexibility to provide you with comfort. So this is a shoe that I am going to do a test ride on. Probably get it cleated up tonight, hopefully tonight, and hopefully get it out for a ride tomorrow. So that is, oh, and I weighed this at 263 without the cleat, with the footbed in there, and and that's a respectable weight. Many of the other shoes I have without cleats are over 300 grams each, so that's a respectable weight. But it is a far cry from the Pro Air, which is, I think it was 180 something, 183 grams or something like that. So this is a little bit heavier, but if you're not a weight weenie, that's not going to matter. By the way, this loop, it does come in handy to try to put your foot in, because this opening here is quite snug. It's quite a challenge, I think, initially, or I think until it stretches out a little bit. But it's really, really comfortable. There's padding along the heel here, along the Achilles tendon. I mean, this is just a really, really sharp shoe. One thing that I've noticed is, there isn't a replaceable heel pad. So if you're someone that walks with a normal type of footfall, you will have to concentrate on walking on the cleat, because you will not be able to replace the heel pad on this one. All right, that's all for today. I do appreciate all of you who have come on to the channel and taken an interest in the things that I post. And I look forward to providing you with a product review on this shoe when I've done some miles in it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you up the road.